Yes, people. Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichiwa, wagwan. Hello. You know who it is. It's Arsenal's Realist. I hope you're all right, guys. And obviously, it was Benfica and Arsenal today. But before we get into that, I just want to say thanks to all the followers, subscribers, and everybody, and obviously the platform itself as well. But I just got to say quickly, as you lot know, we're going through some technical difficulties at the moment. As you can see, it says sign in. We tried to sign in, we can't sign in. And what that does is not only not being able to like a video, dislike a video, leave a comment, and all these kind of things, it doesn't enable me to go live. It doesn't enable me to upload a video. Now, I can upload videos through my phone because there's a little button. It basically is an app that I had already, but I have no desktop. I cannot get to the desktop end of YouTube. Like, as you can see, I cannot get to the desktop end, meaning basically there's a lot that I can't do with the videos now. I can just go live, I can do this, I can do that. I can't do memberships. I can't put tags in my things, in the back end of videos. What else? There's loads of stuff I can't do because I just can't think off the top of my head. So I'm just talking to YouTube and Google. I hope you said you was going to email me back in 2 days, Google, and it's not been 2 days. I'm going through all my AdSense and emails and all this stuff looking. I've got no reply. But yeah, I'd appreciate it. Obviously, we're following the guidelines, this and that. It would be nice to get into the back end and to do to sort my stuff out. And with that said, I can't invite no guests on for some reason as well. There's a few bits and bobs going on. So I appreciate it if you could sort that out, Google. But with no further ado, what we'll do is we'll have a little into the comments and we'll get banging on about the old game, I suppose. But obviously, we'll come back into this a bit later on. We can do a quick little player rating. But to be honest with you, this Donny Ding Dong right here, bruv. See this Don right here. What was he doing today, bro? But let's read a comment or two quickly. Yes, Chris, greetings. Yes. David ain't a bad, bro. That was a poor game. Laka was on the bench, would have subbed Ainsley Smith-Rowe for Laka if we wanted to win the game, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's easy saying that now, Paul. You always say the opposite, bro. You say it the other way around as well. Keep Abba and Laka and see what happens. Nothing to do with Arteta, bruv. You can spin doctor it however you want. It's got nothing to do with Arteta. Aubameyang missed the sitter. We created a good few chances today. Ceballos was picking out a few pings. They should have won that match, innit? That's down to the players, bro. Poor result, vital away goal. Yeah, exactly. It was a bad performance all in all, but that's down to the players, bro. For me, why bring on Willian? I don't get it. Up in my cranium. Save people, big up yourself, Gooner, bruv. It's a shame we couldn't get you two on today, but there's something going on with the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the channel is gone very soon, people. That's what I've been saying. Support it now. Do you know what I'm saying? Support it now, share it, like it, go fund it, go spund it, super chat it, because once we're gone, that's all going to help bring me back. All of that's going to be the things that brings me back. Big up the Realist and everyone in the chat. That was a dead game, bro. Well, do you know what? I thought it was quite... Take away the shitty performances and the frustration out of it. I thought it was a good performance, bro. I thought towards the end, obviously, Benfica got more defensive. They started to work us a little bit more after we've kind of not taken our chances. But to be honest, apart if Aubameyang puts that chance away, I thought the first half was decent, to be honest with you. But yeah, at the end of the day, Odegaard, that's the first kind of... He's new to that. Well, it's a new club for a minute, but I'm saying I can see positive things coming out of this team slowly. I can see the direction Arteta's taking it in, but I'm not going to deny the frustration today. No way, I won't deny that. Aubameyang should have put that in the goal. That's something that stands out to me clearly. The ball gets blasted into Smith-Rowe, bro. Like, that's not a pen for me, bro. And that's not me being biased. That is not a pen. But ultimately, it comes back down to Aubameyang for me, bro. You got to be scoring, bro. Offside of being a poor, outside of being a poor outside of being a goal scorer, Aubameyang is limited in what he has to offer the team. Yeah, we've gone over that loads of times, and that is true. And on some days it will make him seem overpriced and overrated, and other days it will make him seem bang on. But ultimately, any team that relies on all their goals more or less coming through one player, that's not the sweet spot where you want to be at. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to have a more all-rounded team, and like I said, it's all good in hindsight. Say, oh, we should have played Laka or play this or play that. No, bro. It's Aubameyang's our goal scorer, so he should be putting them to bed. So, if anything, to me, if we're going to put any blame anywhere, I think it's in the striker today, bro. It's Aubameyang's fault we didn't win that match. For me, straight up. Bergerac should have won that in the first half, had enough chances. Yeah, exactly. The chances were getting created, and that's what's more stat bipolar Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? We're more used to fucking maybe like even before Arteta's coach, like more like winning games, but you're not creating that many chances. Just like we're getting frustrated because we used to be a team that did create. However, today chances was getting created, it's just they weren't getting finished. So second leg is going to be, it's not going to be fun, put it that way. Probably going to get smashed, but we should have won that match. This could have been a positive. That's what I'm trying to say. I would just give Balogun a go. I know, Daniel, but we're not talking about your sexual preference now, bruv. This is football we're talking about, bruv. Have to bet the second leg. It's our last hope of silverware. Keep that in mind. Oh, I know that, bruv. I know that. And that's why I'm thinking, why is Aubameyang walking around with a strop on his face, bruv? Why is the electricity not in him? You had your time off for your stress and the stress your family went through. And it's getting carried on. I don't know. But it weren't just a miss. He weren't on it today, bro. He missed a couple chances. He just wasn't on it today, bro. His whole body language suggested he weren't on it. Martinelli and Pepe came on. They played well. I think they fitted it for the little time they had. Danny Ceballos was moving sick, bro. Odegaard. It's like Bellerin, bro. I don't want to start hotting him up and this and that, hotting individual players up. But the guy's like a headless chicken, bro. And he got through a few times and he didn't cut the ball back. Bellerin could have won that game for us as well. He gets a 0 today in the player rating. He could have won that game for us. He done some few lucky, stupid, headless chicken runs where he ended up in some space where you're like, yes, cut it back to Saka right now or Ceballos or something. And man's on some fucking bullshit, bro. And then again, he's got Odegaard on his left the whole game in space, and he keeps deciding to run forward like a headless chicken. He basically cancelled Odegaard out for the first half of that match. So it's all good chatting shit about Arteta, but actually, if you look closely, bruv, it was set up for an Arsenal batterage, bruv. Aubameyang takes his goal. Bellerin stops trying to be a striker, bruv, because you got no pressure on your shoulders, and you know nobody's challenging you in that position. And Arteta fucking loves you, bruv. There's no pressure, bruv. That should be getting a cutback, and that should be a chance on goal. Instead, you're on some joke thing. So do you know what? It was set up perfectly. Soares has come on. Everything's working right. Soares started. If Aubameyang takes that goal, we would have definitely got another one. So let's say even Benfica get one. It's 2-1. By the time Kieran Tierney comes on, or Martinelli and Pepe, there would have been a 1-goal cushion. I don't know, but maybe you lot tell me if I'm deluded. Feel free, though. You don't have to agree with me. That's what makes the chat good. Is people being thingy on the other side of it and saying what they feel. But I don't just back Arteta blindly, bruv. Like, I see the logic in it. We had exactly, bruv, and ultimately a manager's obviously a manager's job has got a bit more deep now. And people say it's this and that, but ultimately that's what his job is to make that team create chances. Obviously, you could say it's for him to make the team score, yeah. But bro, if you're going to keep not hitting the target, it's ridiculous. Do you see what I'm saying? So big up the Dons and the big boys in the building. Don't forget, people, it's no joke. The channel will be gone soon, or either it won't be and it will be here. They said 2 days they're going to reply to me in email and they haven't. So support the thing now. Yeah, we've kept up the tradition of a super chat a day so far as well, because it does keep the doctor away. But it don't keep the fucking Google police away. Aubameyang always goes missing in the round of 32. I haven't got too many memories of it. I'm not going to start jumping on his back on a broader scale, saying he doesn't turn up to this competition or that competition, or he goes missing for a period of time. He scored many important goals for us in this competition in previous years. But I'm talking about today, and ultimately, when the blame circles and gets spin doctored into Arteta and this and that, I'm telling you now, the chances were there and they were created. Abba didn't take them, blood, and that's one of the biggest. We can break the whole match down point by point. But what's the point? I'm telling you what's exactly on my head and what I saw. Aubameyang let me down today, blood. Simple as that. Very fast game, fun to watch. Yes, it was a decent game. I like watching it right up until fucking a few minutes after the second half. I suppose it wasn't long after the penalty though as well. That was bullshit. That ain't no penalty. That ain't no penalty, bruv. This Illuminati ref, this mad Ottoman Empire Illuminati ref on a Mazzolano. He's always doing dodgy decisions. This ref, he's always. Lacazette is better all round than Aubameyang, but he's hit and miss too. If, buts, and maybes don't win trophies, so whether he starts Lacazette or makes no difference in my information. Lacazette is better all round than Aubameyang, but he's hit and miss. Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're saying, bruv. Listen, nobody won no awards for saying anything in hindsight, bruv. You get nothing for hindsight. Nothing, blood. Big up the man, MKL. Big up yourself, Paul, as well, my don. Big up everyone. And I'm not skipping over you. Got to start getting better at the chats to when you lot are greeting each other. Go past them. What software do you use? Says Camper Cat. I ain't telling you, bro. I don't even know your name. You're trying to get editing advice off me. Give me $3 a minute, blood. I'll edit whatever you want. Real talk, though. I'll do editing, innit? I'm promoting it now, blood. £50, I'll edit what you want. Send it. I'll slap it up on a Mazzolani. Bellerin, since that serious injury, has lost that pace and he's not the same player he was. Yeah, exactly. And at the end of the day, do you know what? I blame Arsenal as well, bruv. We've given him no competition throughout his whole life. The guy's been skating through. He had the perfect ability at one point. The legs, this and that. And he's still doing all right. I'm not trying to knock him, but today it highlighted the things that stressed me out with him. And the things that stressed me out with him. Not being able to cross the ball. I'd literally say to him if I was the owner or the manager, bro, how much more money do you need? Tell me, because I'll give it to you. I'll give it $6,000, $8,000, $10,000, 16, 25. What do you need to start training to beat the first defender, blood? Because it's no good crossing the ball 16 times a match, bruv, and it hits the first man every time. He could have easily opened a couple chances up for us today, but forget the injury, even though you're probably right. But it's a mixture of things, isn't it? We haven't spiked his performance once throughout his whole career, really. There's a new on the market. There's been suffering depression. I'm scared. Great Gooner chat member. Real talk. I'm scared of putting anything on the screen now. Google's doing me dirty, bro. Abba cost us the game. Simple as that. Says round one. Yeah, but do you know what? I don't like putting it like that because it sounds more like how you word your words these days are important. What I'd like to say is Abba could have won us that game today, bro. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we've drawn it. So it's fine margins when you're a striker, especially a striker that falls into the category of Aubameyang, which somebody even referred to earlier, which he doesn't add much more to the team, let's be honest. And when you're that kind of player, you rely on the scrap, you rely on the chances you do get. And if the chances you do get, you're not taking them, boy, there's only one way of looking at it. To be fair, at times, Odegaard looks silky smooth. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not blaming him for nothing as well. Like I said, he's fucking played all right, but he weren't even getting used properly, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It was just getting ignored half the match. Told you wasn't going anywhere. Donny Wonny. Don't be so sure, bruv. Like I said, it's not a jokey, wokey, pokey, poo-poo. I tried to do all sorts, bruv. Look, here we are. We're logged in. Boom. Sign in. Cannot sign. As you can see, these are all purple, bro. I've been clicking away. Contact us. I've done this already. Look, it's purple. That's why. Look at this one that scares me. Terminate an account at any time for any reason, with or without notice. Oh, so why the fuck you sending this message then? Just do it then, you putas, bruv. Fucking, it's a lockdown. That's what I'm doing tomorrow anyway, the video. It's a lockdown. People are stressed. Anxiety's up. People are dying. And you're fucking with me in limbo. Close it or don't, bro. Stop fucking around, bro. For real talk, have a soul Google and YouTube. But that's asking too much, isn't it, blood? Fucking hell, I have more chance asking Satan, blood. Give me a rim job. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Is Satan going to send a message to Google now? Cyberbullying. Oh, sorry. Give me a blowjob instead, Satan. Very dull game. I wasn't happy with the selection. MA made good subs, but they were too late. That's a good argument. Abba sucked 3 opportunities, non-converted exactly. Bellerin sucked, and Xhaka was laugh out loud, can't pass forward. Well, he done a shiesty one, but to be honest with you, he was kind of, like I said, that first half, it all could have been a different setting, Joseph. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know it as well. But with the Xhaka thing right at the end, he's at the back of near our corner flag. He tries to cut it across. It gets cut out, and luckily it gets defended, or either way, it doesn't end up in the back of the net. But yeah, bro, it's fucking. Maybe the subs were a bit late, but I think with Aubameyang, it's like you got to be realistic. Any time on the pitch, he could score. So it's like it can't. For me, obviously, it does fall back. The responsibility is Mikel Arteta's because every manager is, but we need to realise where we are, and this is nothing more, unfortunately, than still this team getting to know each other. It's the Europa League, so I won't say it's just preparation. Oh, fucking hell. Just preparation for next season. I won't say that because this actually has substance to it. The Europa League, we want to win it. We want to move on. We want to get into the Champions League by any means necessary, even if it means we're going to get battered because it's just about the money at this point, qualifying. But yeah, fucking, this is nothing more than the team getting to know each other, guys. And really, that's what it is. That's what Arteta's going through right now. Paul Maris. Danny played deep mid behind Xhaka this year. It worked to a point, man. It did. And at the end of the day, is that something that we're going to take? That stood out to me. It's because Ceballos was picking out them long balls a couple times. And on a better day, we would have converted a couple chances. It worked. Ceballos as a deep player worked. And do you know what? We wouldn't have made, like I said, one of his stats was Ceballos has had the most interceptions for Arsenal, which is a good stat, you'd think, considering he hasn't even played that much for the 2020-2021 season. And after looking at that, do we have to reevaluate his role and what he brings to the team? And this is what I mean, all these things we're seeing. Even we have seen Smith Rowe, Saka emerge under Mikel Arteta, and even if they was already on the scene, they have blossomed under him, yeah? Ceballos is finding maybe a 2-2 new position, few little peak injuries with few little players, Keane Partey slowing the ship down. But I'm trying to bring I'm just trying to bring the truth to it, to be honest with you. We could have won that. That's the God's honest truth, but it ends up being a sour result. Charlie, Realist, did you know Sunderland have just been taken? Is it? I heard that Thierry Henry's on a Bournemouth manager team. Is that happening? But have they actually been taken over, yeah? Abba should have scored that. I know it's ridiculous, and I'm only saying this on the fucking Aubameyang. If he was at Chelsea, United, City, Liverpool, do you know what? It wouldn't really matter, that one chance. But this is the Arsenal, Rav, where, do you know what? We're not creating a million chances now. The club's in a kind of strenuous place. The fans are in this strenuous place. Like I said, the world's in a strenuous place at the moment. Even Google are doing me dirty. Got me in limbo, but I know how Aubameyang feels. But it's going to come down to it. It's going to come down to them small margins. And unfortunately, today he's had the headlines a lot. But today, for me, he's got the headlines for the wrong reasons. And it wasn't just the chances he missed. Let's get it right. He didn't have the work. He didn't have the work ethic today. He did not have the work ethic today. I'm sorry. Anyone who says he did as well, you're being biased. Big up Masako, says KL. Oh, yeah. Hello, bonjour, konnichiwa. No, you said it wrong, bro. It's hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichiwa. Do you know what? I don't think no one's ever said it right once. It's mad, isn't it? That just come natural to me. I tell you, I can't score for ABBA. It was a setup properly. It was a setup. Well, was it from... Ultimately, it did come from a Ceballos ball, wasn't it? And then it goes on the right-hand side. And was it Saka who pings it back to... I can't remember the exact thing now. I just remember seeing Aubameyang fucking miss. Should have hit it with his left foot, opened his body up and put a bit of height on it and just tapped it up into the roof of the goal. Big up, Josh. Charlie Templeman by who? Oh, my foot's going numb. 1 sec. Oh, man needs some blood to circulate. Jiggling. Abba has to be held accountable today. And the formation picked by the Man United, I should have put Smith Rowe in the middle and Odegaard on the left. I hear you, Andrew, but I think again that some players need to be questioned, bruv. They completely ignored Odegaard. Why is Bellerin skipping past 2 players when Odegaard's got 3 yards of space all around him? Some terrible decision making today. But again, I'm not going to lie, I saw improvements today all round, but it doesn't take away from the fact that there's do you know what I mean? It's ultimately a match not lost, but we could have won that. I thought it was a great game, man. Very fast, triangle passing, pushing, pressing like the old Arsenal. It was a good game, and this is what I'm saying, Paul, about seeing little signs of. And I'm not saying, please don't start saying Realist is saying we're sick and it's not. I'm saying little signs of. Listen, Lampard didn't show. No, he hit his peak early, and then the team started lesser performing, till the point where you heard apparently the players went to the owner and said, maybe this ain't working, let's move on. So, same with when you go to Solskjaer now. He goes there, he's bad at first. He does the PSG win. But now it's slowly looking like him and the players are becoming on the same page. They're moving a bit better. Then you come to Arsenal, same thing. What I'm saying is it's very important for a manager and their players to be in sync. And that's one of the tiny little improvements I can say I'm seeing. So, for instance, today, as much as Bellerin made all the wrong decisions and this and that, you know what? He got on the ball a lot. He was moving a lot. There was activity, which created like a lot of overlaps, which created then Saka was on the ball in that 6-yard box, which we missed a few cutbacks, but opportunities were getting created from the right, which I haven't seen for ages. We've been going down the left-hand side for time. So I've seen a more all-rounded performance from Arsenal, but still got a hell of a long way to go. And we're not a top 4 team. No way. Still exactly the same position. Just started to see little tweaks. Smith had a stick. I don't think he did. I think he had a good game, bro. I think he had a really good game. I think the handball completely changed the way he played. I noticed straight away they kicked the ball against. He shouldn't have been a handball. No fucking way. Straight away they kicked the ball against him, and he got given that handball, and the penalty happens. And let's get it right. A penalty, bro. They've done us dirty again. Let's not forget that. How am I forgetting that? They've done us dirty, bro. That ain't no pen in my eyes. And yeah, it's an important match. He's a young man. That's a lot of pressure. And I feel like, yeah, maybe that knocked him a bit. He was offside, but he had a little chance. He hit it, the goal, he saved it. I feel like he had a good game. No stinker. Saka, man of, nah. I don't know. Let me think, actually. No, I have to think about that, but I don't think Saka, mate. He got handled by Vertonghen. Vertonghen was just fouling him all game. Good on Sunderland. Newcastle will be even more pissed. Who's the owner? Duppy owner. Manchester United remind me of my ex-wife. Always played better away from home. No, it was never a pen. This is what I'm saying. We've got to take everything into consideration. But I don't want to be that brother as well. But I'm not having it. I'll gun Arteta if the time ever comes. But I don't think it's right. And I'm not against people. I want to do a live with Den one day. I think he's starting to sway towards maybe he don't really think Arteta's the man. But that's what creates good viewing. People on 2 different sides. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. If you lot don't know, obviously, when it comes to Denver, check Denver's channel out. You lot should know what Denver's saying on the Denny Wenny ding dong thing. Let's be trilly. But yeah, look, that's another thing. I can't sign in, so I can't just go and see my channels and that. Do you know what I mean? It's all long, bro. Look, I type his name in so much, bro. Yeah, man. But this is Denver's channel. If you don't know, man can't even sub up, bro. It's deep. But look at this. This is Denver's channel. I can't get the join button. I'm pissed, bro. Don't piss me off, blood. I want that button and I can't do it. Can you hurry up, Google, and either duppy me or resurrect me? But this is Den's channel. Banger of a channel, lad. Banger. If this channel was a bird, I'd shag her right now. All right. Enough of the porn. Did you watch Barca PSG? Yeah, I watched the highlights, and I don't know who the fuck, bruv. How dare you compare Mbappe to Messi? Bruv, you played a brilliant game, Mbappe, and that last goal was magnifique. But that ain't nothing like Messi. You got to go around. You got to go around 6 players to talk about Messi, bruv. And Messi didn't add to their downfall. The team, the Barca, were just shit. I was angry when I watched that. People telling me about that. Mbappe, very, very good. But if he come against the Messi, or that was his age, his leg will be broken, bro. Don't ever come to me on that, blood. Ever again. Laka is a good striker, but he often gets frustrated in the middle of the field to create play. To be honest with you, I believe we've flopped. Having Aubameyang and Laka all this time, these 2 players, is fucking pointless. Yeah? Forget copying front 3 and this and that, this. Yeah, do you know what? It's heartbreaking, this and that. But you got to move on, bruv. Yeah? We should have had Giroud and Aubameyang, or Giroud and Lacazette, and kept it like that. Instead, we've got two of these Aubameyangs and Lacazette who don't seem to play together on the pitch. So do you know what? One of these should have got sacrificed a long time ago, and it should have been Lacazette. Let's be real. He's chilling now, bro. He's just chilling. Big up KL, my Don, my big Don. Don't forget my Donny Wonny ding dongs, yeah? Obviously, subscribe to Denny Wenny, but we've got the GoFundMe, Wundy, Ted Bundy. So do that, of course. And we've got super chats as well, my dons. I can't monetize as well. That's the thing I was going to say to you. To monetize the video, you need to go into the back end. That sounds dirty. But I can't do it. I didn't do it anyway. But still, bruv, I would like to be in control of the option. So Google, can you holler at me, please? And don't close it down. Because if you close the channel down, you're taking this young man's soul and his life, and he'll be depressed, and you may be responsible, and I might perish. So please do a good thing for me, please. If I do Aubameyang's brother on myself. No, Bellerin played good today. He played pretty good. No, I disagree. I disagree. Galloping forward with pace, skipping around 2 players. Do you know what? We can call that good. But it's about what you're doing with it, bruv. I disagree. I disagree. From a professional eye. And Josh, when you watch the game back, this and that, hear what I'm saying, and maybe you might not change your mind, but you might understand a bit, maybe more what I'm saying. I disagree, bro. Bad decision making. Camper Cat, who do you support? What did Camper Cat say? Oh no, he said something about. I remember. I don't know what he said. He said something in it. Had to hut him up. Oh, what software do I use? That was it. Hector, I use the first computer ever made, blood. Black and white, green screen, and that. Ding, 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 ding. Hector was far from a problem today. No, I'm not saying that he wasn't a problem. It's true, but we can't start rating people for not being problems. He wasn't a problem, but he could have created 2 more goals for us today, and he didn't. Bad decision making. Maybe I'm being harsh though. Tell me. Big up yourself, Josh. You don't let nobody tell you what to think. That's what I like about you, Josh. You're a man. You say what you mean, and you mean what you say. Paul Myers, the first 30 minutes of the first half, we moved the ball well. We did. I was shocked. To be honest with you. Like I expect us usually to start slow. 15 minutes, Benfica dominated the second. I don't know though. They didn't dominate it like aggressively. They kind of kept possession at the back, were more passing it around, slowing the play down. And you know what? That's the biggest problem we had was our transition play. When we got the ball back, we was passing it around 5-6 times, and they get back into shape every single time. No transition. And when you look into transition, you say, who does that rely on? That's the midfield. Jack, and that's where we get into it now, and that's where we start saying we do get frustrated with the Xhakas, the this and the that's, because we get super frustrated when you make bad decisions and you could get red cards and get us sent off and we lose points and all this. But then when, all right, he didn't do bad decisions, well, he did, but he didn't lead to goals, but he didn't do no bad decisions which combined with anything else today. But what it was a lack of transition. Benfica were there for the taking, mate. Should have got slapped all over the park. Tish, tish, tish. They were slow to get back into shape even. They done it quick, but we should have beat it. But we should have pumped them, bruv. Yeah. Liverpool or City would have fucking... Liverpool or City... And no, I don't mean I say Liverpool or City because that's not fair. I'm being real. Aston Villa on good form, Barkley, Grealish, Watkins, Target, I can see them beating Benfica tonight 3-1 swiftly, because on the transition they would have clocked 10 minutes in what's going on. I mean, for the streams, because Streamlab only gives you a certain amount, then you have to pay. But why do you care about my social? What would you care about my social dilemma so much for, blood? Fucking hell, don't worry, bro. I'll keep paying the StreamYard, blood. Yeah. What do I use? Do you know what? You sound like a little bit of a little clatty. Watty, you've earned yourself a timeout, blood. You never talk to a man about his finances. Give me a fucking donation, blood, yeah? Now. About. Hit the like, share, and subscribe to Arsenal's Realist. Hit the bell for like my Don. Big up everyone. Josh, again, misunderstood my comment. I mean, in general, not just today's game. Yeah, no, big up yourself, boys. I like the comments you're writing. I'm pissed, bruv. Gooner was meant to be on today. Gooner for life and Andrew, but the channel's just getting teabagged all over the gaff. Man, we are shit. Well, no, I don't know. I'm not saying that no more. Arteta's putting a little something on this team. I'm not saying it's good, but we was shit. But now it's like we need to invest in this team. He's inconsistent, MB, but don't talk about his performance today. Not injured. Who? Bellerin, you mean? Bellerin weren't good today, bruv. Sorry. Bad decision making, Rob. Reminded me a bit like Rashford. It's weird how two players in two halves of the park are so similar to me. Maybe it's just me, but Bellerin and Rashford, bro. Got all the gifts to be good, but such bad decision making. Such bad decision making. My friend is very sensitive about his hair falling out. He doesn't like talking about it. He prefers to just... That ain't funny, though. I've had alopecia, bruv. Pisses me off. Yeah, Martin Odegaard was good today, but he needs the ball more. So yeah, exactly. And I don't think that was his fault. It's that you're going to have to warm in a while. But Ceballos was impressive, bruv. That deep roll, is that something we've... Watch Madrid taking back now. They've seen that. They're like, oh my God, he's a defensive midfielder. Oh, we've got it. We've cracked it. They'll bring him straight back. Hector needs replacing, plain and simple. It's like we say, do you know what? And I'll be fair enough to say with him, let's spike him. Let's get someone that can really challenge him. Someone better than him probably, and let him play second fiddle or maybe earn his first position back. But I think that's fair. I'm not saying get rid of him and thingy him, but we need someone to dominate that position now. Only reason I watched Arsenal is Saka. It's jokes. No, but that's not fair. What about Smith Rowe, blood? Smith Rowe's fucking... To be honest with you, his position's a bit more... I don't know. I'm interested in Smith Rowe at the moment. I love watching him, blood. Joseph Masinko, yeah, true, man. But we kept going forward like Leeds. We keep it up. Hope you're good, man. Andrew, I agree, bro. Andrew, why does Hector... Well, he's taking up a valuable space there, Josh, I think. No Arsenal player was above average today. I think maybe one or two players... No, one player crept over average for me, Smith Rowe. But by the time the match ended, you're right. He didn't end it there because the whole team dropped. But, yeah, I agree with you. Why doesn't he? I can't talk about what I want. Bellerin has always been... in my information, let's agree to Josh. I can talk about what I want. Easy, lads. No, he's good right back. I personally don't think Bellerin needs to be replaced. Maybe replaced, spiked. He needs to have some competition. You can't just be chilling there for 10 years by yourself, bro. It's not right, Josh. That's what I'm saying. But we all have a different viewpoint in Bellerin. That's true as well. He's past his best. We need a world-class wing-back for our style of play. He ain't. Now, it's true. When you look at Kieran Tierney, he kind of exposes it. Let's just be honest. When you look at Kieran Tierney, you start to smell the truth. Josh, because he's shit. Pai hardly got injured. Now he's on that sickness. Yeah, but this is something that we don't have to worry about. But do you know what Arteta does, bruv? Arteta needs to worry about them things, not us. It's squad rotation. He forced Martinelli a couple of matches. We didn't see Martinelli for 3 months, bruv, or 2 months. It's just, no, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Stop creating things. Partey needs to be treated like a fucking delicate package, yeah? Because this squad has to be ready to go to gain points in the Premier League, and not just for next season. You can't be injured for 2 months now. You need to train every week, learn, and keep going. So hopefully, by the time next season comes, this whole team's put mileage in. together. You saw the stat. Arteta's the first manager to play the exact same team. Rare. So we got to be on it. On a dilly ding, dilly dong thing. That's what I reckon. Pick up all the comments and everyone in the chat there. Thanks, my dons. Bellerin needs competition. Absolutely, he does. And it is a bit too late. I'm not going to lie. I'm with Andrew. I know what you're saying, Josh. I'm with you as well. I'm not just throwing players in the bin here. But right now, I'm saying competition. Let's get rid of the word replaced. Bellerin does need competition. That's fair. But if he is past his best, don't anyone think he's going to start getting better now. You're mad. You are mad. Pepe and Martinelli should have started, in my information. I think everything went right. If Aubameyang scored that goal, it would have been a Dani Ceballos masterclass, but we've got a new position. Odegaard would have fitted in the game more. The youngers would have been in. It would have been perfect. But that is a valid point. When Pepe and Martinelli come on, it was... Oh, I'm pissed off, man. We should have won that game. Be real, though. Is it Arteta's fault, guys? Be real. Is it? Tell me. That's what you lot think. He doesn't need replacing. Give him a better... He's got no fucking... It's not backup. He needs to be spiked, bro. It's not backup no more. Backup's like means when you're not ready, I'll come in for you. No. You two are fighting for this position now. That's what it is. Andrew Plaistow, I agree. Time to move on from Bellerin. For the money he'll get as well, let's be real, it's something. I'm actually thinking now, do you know what? Because we're not going to get competition in. No, but I'm not going to change it, actually. Competition, not replacement. Joseph, I don't know what Mikel got against Martinelli. He's got nothing against him, bro. He's protecting him, bro. This season's fuck all. Don't you not understand that now? Why are we such fucking, what is it? Hindsight, brothers. You don't get no awards for hindsight stuff. This season means nothing, blood. We're not finishing nowhere near the top. We're probably not going to... Have you not realised every single match in the Premier League becomes a battle in the last 20 minutes? And every single time it happens, you think it's not going to be the next match. An experienced man understands these matches are strenuous. And at the end, look how Martinelli, when he came on today, pressing straight away, closing down, pointing, dragging the team forward. He's a beast. And he has to be at his best because he will get injured. He will. Then we'll start the season weak. Pelty will be out. Tierney will be out. These players are top-notch, top fit, pushing their bodies to the limit. They're going to get injured. Not like Aubameyang, blood. Just runs when he wants. Josh, you're going to try argue with everyone that disagrees with you. Cut it out. Football's about... No, Josh ain't arguing, I don't think. Josh is being the G. Josh is... That's one thing I wrote Josh for still. He takes a lot. Bellerin is not good enough. He would suit a Spanish team where the league's not so great. He got spun a few times today. I agree with that comment as well, that he could look like a much better player in a different style league as well. He just don't get the space no more. Can just see this guy is too inexperienced. Danny never gives up there. I thought Danny had the top game. If anything, he was one of my best players today, thinking about it. Bellerin is just like Luke Shaw, where he needs to pick up the... Oh, exactly. Luke Shaw's dead. United book fed up, push Luke Shaw. We need Lampard. No, Luke Shaw's dead though, bro. That's a bad example for me. Proper baller. Ceballos has passion. Yeah, he did that. I loved what I saw today. I loved what I saw today from him still. But that's down to Arteta as well. He put him further back in the pitch, Rob. Bellerin's falling off 100. He's still nice on the ball, but his pace is going. I think he looks heavier too. Yeah, he does. He's getting older. He's not a kid no more. These are players you're talking about. Thierry Henry would have been in his prime at his age. You're talking about you should be at your best right now. There's nothing. Nothing's going to get better. It's going to get more rigid as time goes on. Realist, when the summer comes, what 5 players do? 5 players? Fucking hell, blood. I couldn't even tell you a list. I've never, ever once written a list that long for us to get in the summer. 5 players. Fucking hell. Couldn't even imagine it, bruv. Don't know what's going on either. Saka is similar age and he's getting opportunities. I like Emmanuel Smith-Rowe, but he's not as talented as Martinelli and he's getting a lot of game time. Yeah, but Martinelli has been injured. He has been injured. He's coming back slowly. He's making sense. Do you know what I mean? He has. The pace has gone, bro. Trust me. Yeah, I agree. That's true. Abba didn't work. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. We can say that's fair. And I've not seen him do that a lot. Usually, when it don't work for Abba, it's because it just don't work. I think that might be the first day I've seen him completely not on it. Pace has gone. Positioning is terrible, and he couldn't cross the road ball done at Arsenal. Respectfully, should leave and try to continue his career elsewhere. Andrew puts forward banging statements, brother. You got a solicitor there with you, Andrew. They're just doing spell check and shit and writing everything. That's correct, bro. But fucking, it's interesting. It's interesting. I would want. Can we just put Kieran Tierney in a machine, clone him, a right-footed version, stick him on the right blood? That would be perfect. Yeah, Martinelli is a baller. He keeps playing Willian too ahead of Martinelli. He loves to take the piss. No, okay, stop spinning it like that, bro. It's not. Stop spinning it like that. It's not a piss take team at all. It's a compliment. I'm taking the piss now, but I'm not lying. You can't, man, bro. The manager's got a job, yeah, to prepare for the games ahead and the season ahead. And I'm telling you now, this Kroenke ain't sacking no Arteta, bro. He's definitely here for next season, and that's what's going on now. It's preparation for that. I'm telling you. Aubameyang prefers his slippers to football ball. Wait, what was that? Aubameyang prefers his slippers to football boots. I said to football ball. Aubameyang prefers his slippers to football boots. The perks of the platinum retirement plan. Yeah, definitely, blood. He's not getting better, and he's brilliant when he scores his goals. But you know he's not gymming it and this and that. You know what it is and what. If he don't win the Europa, he should just go. Oh, okay, don't you start, bruv. Don't you start. You out. I prefer our right backs and our right wing backs, aka Bellerin, too good defensively to be fair. Wait, what? I prefer our right backs and our right wing backs, also known as Bellerin, to be good defensively to be fair. You're a defender. A lot of defending is a must. Bellerin gets bodied on a gamely basis. Brilliant comment as well, Audio. We're talking about going forward and the chances. You know what? You don't create the chances when you're there. Cut it back, cross it, beat the first man. You never do that. And you know what? It's true. On top of it, you don't actually defend. So what are you? So you're a ball carrier. You can carry the ball from point A to point B. Boy, I don't want to say it, but mate, there's an argument that Soares could put in a more shift than him. I agree 100%. So, big up yourself, L. My Donny Wani ding dong, my G. Joseph, K2. Of our best young players in Martinelli and Saliba being starved of opportunities, ridiculous. Our best young players in order. I'm missing that again. Cake. Two of our best young players in Martinelli and Saliba are being starved of. Oh, Joseph, don't use. Oh, I'm not even reading it. Saliba's our best young player. Since when, bro? Why? Because he's fucking porno recording, techers. LDN Guna. Even before, when he was at his best, he was good going forward, but always getting caught on. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's Bellerin. Jose Masigo, everyone's saying Saliba has good. We've never a lot. Thank you, LDN. At least someone's on my page, but I've seen what I've seen from him. He's decent, but you don't have no right to say you're going to come to a shaky, duppy Arsenal in this shitty defence and do something. I wouldn't even stop Gabriel for Saliba, bro. No way. Even I think Pablo Mari's got something on him. Joseph, I feel Martinelli is the best out of the lot long-term wise, and the man is just wasting him. But do you really think that? Let's see. This debate, has to be postponed, because if this same thing's going on 6 months' time, then yeah. But I believe there is a little long-term plan, and I believe that Martinelli will be taking over next season. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion. Andrew wrote the evaluation on Bellerin. We should send it to Arteta. I concur. Like, here. NBAOC, yeah, bro. AWB is the illest in my defensive sound. Most of the time. Yeah, like most of the time. Done already. Martinelli has a higher calling than both Saliba and Saka, but currently those two are better than him at the moment. They have more development on his fault, though, due to injury holding him back. And you've got to, but let's be real, there's no point us admitting about injuries, this and that, and then not understanding. Like, you got to, well, yeah, I know what it's like anyway. He's back for a while now, Martinelli. Yeah, but you got to work him in, bruv. You got to work him in. You haven't played competitive football 20 matches in a row. You got to do. Ligaments get stretched, nerve gets shortened, nerve endings get shortened. Do you ever lie down sometimes? You stretch your legs and you feel that in your knees. Yeah? Listen, there's a process to getting back to your best. Martinelli obviously has flimsy knee. Fucking hell, man says knee, then everything I'm saying is a joke. It's mad. Me and LDN, we're on the same page, bro. Martinelli obviously has a flimsy knee, reoccurring injury. Someone get him now. Do you mean tranquilizer? Placenta. Oh, placenta. Ooh. AWD is very bad defensively, but good forward. He needs to improve his crossing, poor at times. Who the fuck is AWB, bruv? I have no idea. I've seen a few games of him. He's defensively, he's very good. Reads the game well. Position is strong. Improves his partnership, especially in defence. I know you're Lacazette FC, but let's be honest, he's inconsistent. Of course, man, 100% inconsistent. I think even he'll say it. We didn't help with it. Oh, look at Lauren, blood. Lauren's on some gang king, blood. You didn't have to do it, Lauren. Thank you very much, my darling. You're top G. See what I'm saying? I asked somebody to keep the ritual going. Mad love. Lauren's too kind, blood. She's top sponduli. LD and Guna. Also, the experts in France think very highly of him too. Ugh, the experts in France, you know. Lacazette FC. Show me a striker who has been. Josie Masuko means very little, bro. But cool, let's hope it's the one. LD and Guna. The thing is, he should have been given opportunity here this season. We've impacted his development, not playing him. I don't trust Mikel Arteta's eye for talent, to be honest. It's very bad. The thing is this Martinelli? Nah, he definitely has to recognise Martinelli's talent. But there's a shout for it. Big up L. You don't even have to say nothing. That's when you're a big G. You just send the P. Bush. You don't even say nothing. I feel so privileged, blood. Thank you so much, Lauren. Thank you to all my people that do support me in any way that you do as well. It does mean a lot, but that means a lot, Lauren. Thank you very much, mate. Big up, Woody. For the price we paid for Lacazette, expected more. He's not been terrible, but he's been world class. He's not been nowhere near world class, has he? Big up L though, blood. I can't believe it. I'm so privileged. Anytime something like that happens, people give me the P. Joseph Rusek, I agree with our defence. If you're going to buy a centre back, play him for fuck's sake. Invest elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. But let's be real. Let's just be real about it. Let's be real. The manager's not buying these players. This is where people are getting fucked up. Unai Emery did not buy Saliba. He didn't even get to play him, and he had no players. He needed investment, so they bought him someone like Saliba, who he can't use, and they sacked him before he came to the club. It's the boneheads, the donkeys are buying. It's got nothing fucking to do with Arteta, bruv. We need a right wing back desperately and could do with a decent young striker. Yeah, we're definitely not buying a striker. You know that. Joseph Maseko, Saliba was a signing done when Emery was still with the club. It's Edu I don't trust, and that agent can't. No, fuck that. Edu and can't. No. The Cronkies, bruv. They created a discompartmentalized Arsenal, bruv. Like Trekkie Lamptey. No. What's happening, mate? Yes, Murray Anderson, my don. How you doing, brother? Hope you're all right. Lacazette is good sub-striker, not an out-and-out goal scorer. Good holding player. Yeah, and you know what? I honestly believe the sub-striker comment is coming into question, Andrew. Is he a sub-striker now? Or are you a whack version of like a Firmino type player where you don't really do that role? You don't really score, but sometimes you might get one. Passion's gone, retirement thing. I don't know. I've given up on him. But at least with Abba, you can't give up on him. Do you know what I mean? Because Abba does get goals. He might not score, but then he'll score a hat-trick the game before. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Lacazette, I don't know. 100% the same, says LDN Guna. Big up, how you been, bro? How you doing, Junior D? One of my big dons again. I've been all right, brother. Not bad. Cannot complain at all, actually. Life's been a bit of a bitch. But do you know what? When is it not a bitch? One thing that is annoying me is they're going to try to do me dirty. But I'm going live every day, blood. So big up yourself. It's all right, Realist. Josh is Bellerin FC. Big up to him. Yeah, big up Josh though, bruv. He thinks independently, and if Bellerin turns it on one day, he'll be able to say that he was there, blood. Rashford is a million times the player Bellerin is, in my information. Double the player, not million, double. But then again, I don't know, that'll be a good argument to have one day. That will be a good one because, yeah, he has much more consistent moments than Bellerin. But then there's some moments that suggest you're like, bro, what is going on here? It's like you don't know what he's doing. We bag him in the summer. yeah, bruv. Arsenal couldn't even bag a Benz in the summer, bruv. Every other club's got boxes or the dank. Arsenal was struggling to get a little chings, bruv, a little fives. Odegaard was man of them. I think Danny Ceballos was for me, you know, just because in a bit of a different position, a little bit more deeper. It wasn't outstandingly great, but I like what I saw. Yes, M0 is still active. It's active, bruv. It's a shystiness. We're active. Like I can't go into YouTube. Like I can't sign in. This happens. I can't go into my desktop, which means I can't monetize my videos, which means I can't sub to Denver, which means I can't hit the like button, which means I can't do fuck all. But I can go live. So do you know what? They said you can't keep a good don down. As I'm going down. I don't care if Ceballos goes back to Madrid, to be honest. You're on a wasty team, Joseph. The striker position's doomed. Maybe we might get surprised one day, bro. I nearly might fill that role, bro. I'm doing a sponsored sucker fart out my Gary Get Up for charity. Any sponsors, for fuck's sake, bungle, bro. Yes, Chris. I'm Bellerin FC. See, the mods are blocking my comments. No one's blocked none of your comments, bro. Nobody, Mr. Bungle. You little bunga party, bro. Smith Rowe didn't look fantastic to me. He wasn't doing great in the first half offensively. He didn't offer much in the second half. He wasn't confident going forward. And just my information, hopefully he gets back to his best. I hear you, Joseph. I kind of felt like he was doing all right. Definitely up until the handball, but the first half, I felt like I like what I've been seeing from Smith Rowe lately, including today. But maybe it wasn't his most electric performance. I agree with you there. I'm better than Bellerin, isn't it? A lie? Well, I bet you are, bro. Beast Do you like Mkhitaryan? Josh, you like Mkhitaryan, blood. He's your best don. LDN said that's your best player. Better than Thierry Henry. The one, the only Arsenal. No, bro, it's the one, the only Mastertown. What is it? Mastermind, Mastertown. Oi, bro, can I say something? Oh. What a match. Lol, says Jess. Well, oh, shut up, bro. Look at Jess trying it, bro. Wasn't a bad match to watch, though. But remember what you said? Arteta's going to get sacked before Frank. Bro, that was about 9 months ago. Fucking hell. Frank's put 2 stone on. Did you hear what Frank Lampard said in the interview? His wife helps him with strategy. Christina, his wife. She was doing strategy, blood, for Chelsea. No wonder why you lot lost. He had a hand to play in the defeat as well. He changed too late, and the team should have certainly been rotated, to be honest. It was a draw, not a defeat. Jess Ventura is better. Like, man said dislike. At least he didn't say dislike today. Big up Jess. But big up Lauren as well for keeping that tradition going. One a day. Keeps the doctor away. Keeps Realist happy. That's what he says. Man got us straight in the banky spanky. Let's check the GoFundMe. Big up my Don. Luke Shaw is dead for sure, and Bellerin being compared to him tells me everything. Bellerin needs a play. A lie, bruv. How are you going to put a fish finger next to a jacket potato and call that a meal? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You got to at least smother that in ketchup to even dare call it a meal. Whoosh. Like Andrew's a G, bro. Has he got a solicitor in his yard typing, bro? Man's coming up with some responses, blood. Trust Andrew, dead player. Haaland to Chelsea, unless Arsenal pay 120 to beat us to him. No, that ain't going to happen, is it? Haaland does. I've been looking at him a little bit lately. The guy's massive. He's a beast. He would be a good addition to the Premier League. But honestly, if anyone's going to flop anywhere, it's at Chelsea, the land of the flop. Land of if you ain't got Hazard or Drogba, you can't do shit all. Arteta should have another transfer window and have till January to see what he does with a bit of funding. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what he does with the 68 quid, 92 pence, 5 vouchers that he gets for Tesco. Bellingham should join the Real Sociedad and be with Monreal. Oh, Andrew Biden. Saliba has to earn his place in the first team club, especially a club as big as Arsenal. It should be a young footballer's dream to step onto the Premier League pitch. I think we should just forget about Saliba. Honestly, people, there's something gone on. We don't quite know what, but there's no point us. He's gone. Arteta don't want him, bro. It's clear. Earned your players, though. How much when you... And there's nothing to... Defending wasn't our problem today. Nothing to do with it. We don't even need to talk about that. Nothing. David Luiz was on piggly wiggly oint today. He was on point. So... Andrew Plato, how much when you say funding? Our owner relies on top for well, bro, I saw it on the GoFundMe. If you check, it says it on Cronky's. Cronky's got a GoFundMe saying, "Can we want to buy a player for Arsenal, bro?" What? No, Jamie, you're deep, bro. 2K. You got to donate now, blood. Can you do a GoFundMe? Real talk. 2K. Don't ever do that, blood. Can I have a little GoFundMe or super chat, please? Thank you. Yeah, I went to the gym after we lost. Bruv, can you tell Bellerin to do that, blood? At least you didn't profit from a toss like Flea Mama. It calmed me down. So look, some people call it profiting off a toss, some people call it the gym, but we can all say it calms us down. Saka saving us. Oh, here we go, David. We need at least 100 M's. Never happening, I know. But we need to spend on a world. Do you know what? I'm going to set up a GoFundMe, bro, for Arsenal. Real talk. Bamian cost us the game. Yeah. I know, man. Salah is better than Mari. I'm not having that. That's like saying Luiz is... No, I don't think it is. Why should we knock Mari, though? From what I saw from Mari, he's got legs, he's quick. So, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it was a bad analogy, but I don't think because of brand names. I don't think we can just say Saliba's that good. I don't think it's fair to say that, bro. I don't think he's shown it in any way, and I've seen him. Andrew playing style, you're hoping from, but maybe, I don't know. But I like what I see from Pablo Mari, to be honest with you. He's an element to his game that I like. I reckon if he was at City, he would have ended up a first-team defender, bro. Anybody else always reads David comments in a mad, shouty voice? Anybody? Yeah, a lie. Man's got the caps lock on, so I start screaming his comments out. MB, for real? Cronky out, a lie. A lie. Andrew's definitely hoping for a miracle, bro. Odegaard plays so well, giving me young Ozil vibes. David, no player played well. A lie. Odegaard didn't even get the ball, bro. William was back again. You lot got shook in it. So did I, bro. My finger, I don't know what happened, bro. That's happened a few times, isn't it? Back again. No, Realist. Kaya can't be trusted. Oh, Cronky, you mean? Forget the Cronkies for a minute, okay? They are an issue. But do your research on Kaya. Oh, scene, sorry. I thought you were talking about Kaya Havertz for a sec. I was like, what are we talking about, bro? Are you just in disguise? Didn't you hear about the free party BS? I didn't, you know. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I didn't, bro. Been out of the loop. Welcome back. Olatunji, Odegaard, or Jeffrey Schlupp. Oh, Olatunji's going to reply Jeffrey Epstein, bruv. Ceballos, man of the match for me as well. Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. I agree. Maybe... No, I wanted to... No, he was, man. I like to see that. like a bit of experimenting, and with experimenting, we hope comes a few new elements to Arsenal and a few things we can build on and see. And yeah, Ceballos dropping in deep was one of them. Big up Elle as well for the fucking funding. She's a G. She's actually top G. I agree. Andrew, either Ceballos or Saka, man of the match. Yeah, no, Saka, no. Ceballos, yes. What's your predictions for City realistically? I like that. 3-1, we lose. Real talk. Arsenal be selling Bush to raise funds for another loan rating. We're saying we got man on the block. 4-0 City. 3-1. Yes, Schooner for life. Copying me. Oh, look, we're all. Oh, no, 2-1. I've got to have optimism. I've learnt that being an Arsenal fan in recent years. A lie. Ruin your life otherwise. But I've lost all optimism. Not going to lie. Realism thing now. It's pure realistic. Somebody else played so well. Who said that? I said Frank sacked by Boxing Day. Oh, here we go, Jess. Troy Jarvis, Jess, you're joking. He did. You lot remember when you come in the chat saying it anyway. What's happening? I hope you're well, buddy. Yes, Hybrid Gamer. Just joking, just knowing if Dortmund don't get champions, then we'll take 100%. We'll take 100 off Haaland. You can't knock it. He's not lying there. Chelsea will buy their way to the top, just like City, and that's money is what pushes your clubs forward these days, and that's why we need investment. They probably will get Haaland. Haaland has 75 million release clause. Oh, that's light work for Chelsea. Murray is actually good, says Josh. I don't agree with the defence. Gabriel committed a lot of needless fouls, and generally the defence, we're very slow to move the ball along with the midfield. That's why we looked worse in the second half. I agree the transition play wasn't great, but our defence, no, we defended much better from what we've come to, I think. Yes, our transition play wasn't great, and Ceballos highlighted that because he was going for the long ball and it worked well. We couldn't, like the intricate one weren't really working, but we can't blame the defence for that. I thought they'd done all right, Joseph. I hear what you're saying though as well. Murray is quality. Gabby and Louise, great partnership. Murray and Holding. Saliba, finished. I like how we going with this body to defence right there. Have I got any drink here? Why does this always happen to me? Every time I go live, look how much water's in that. Can you see? One swig. Delicious. Yes, too black. Might have done. I'm keeping my opinion, but we're agreeing on this. Havertz is Murray's been okay, not fantastic in my information. I look at Saliba and he does what Murray does, just better. No. I've seen us. They're very different to me, bro. Very different to me. Saliba comes off the line quick. He'll even will end up out the box. And don't get me wrong, we might see that becoming a bad issue, but I don't know. Saliba has no reason for us to be getting gassed off of him, I don't believe. Josh, big up Anthony Joshua. Well, agree on Murray, but the Bellerin, I'm sorry. Yeah, world class. I agree. Pepe sewing. I don't know. He's not inconsistent. He's just slowly finding his feet. Like I said, this is all preparation for next season, I think. Just want to go back to the Emirates. Can't wait. The only source of compassion between Murray and Saliba is probably their ball playing. The only comparison. Murray and Saliba. See, that's the only part of the game I can't really think about. That's not what's coming to my head. It's with Pablo Murray, he was positioning his speed, acceleration from 0 to nothing, leggy, and he's not scared to go in hard, and he gets out of the box sometimes, which then, yeah, there's a few different attributes to both of them. Yeah, see, he can't play the competitive game for us. Maybe it's based upon what he has seen from him in other games, which is fair. But we know as experienced Premier League fans, you can't just be converted. It cannot just be converted. Ziyech, Werner, Havertz. It takes time to get your form somewhere else here. Some would say Alexandre Lacazette has never hit the form that he did at Lyon. We have decent investment, but we need better in certain areas. I agree. I have no opinion on Salah because he hasn't played any. Yeah, exactly. He likes to record it pornos, though, but in the Prem is totally different to the French league, so I wouldn't go off his form. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, brother. Yes, Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic can all be. The one who I'd probably bank on more to not be a flop now is Pulisic because of his work rate. He seems to be, even if he flops, he can still put work in every game and he wants to do well. He's not relying on just quality. Can move flops, doesn't matter. We'll get rid and get players in and win the league. Well, you'll get rid and get players in. You won't win the league, but you will build a better team and this and that. But yeah, you ain't taking you ain't winning the league for years, bruv. Even Liverpool ain't winning it again. City should have dominated the league for a while now, but they're going to do it again. The company leaving, losing a few different. The transition for them has been a bit fuckery, but once they're going to sort it out, they'll get a little 2-3 years out of their team and smash it to pieces. If Saliba and Murray were at City, Pep would choose Saliba every day of the week. Yeah, but you're saying that, but that's not. How do you know? Do you know what I mean? That's a bit silly saying that. Saliba played better as a higher level in the comparison to Murray. That's why he's superior. Yeah, no, I'm just basing about what I've seen them play. Joseph Masiko, he will mistakes as he's young and he'll be hot and cold. You forget Saliba's only 19. I've been saying no point. We haven't seen him play. He's not going to play. There's no point talking about him. You know what I mean? What high level? What the fuck happened to this stream? Everyone here, yeah? Press 1. Someone send the number 1 so I know you're hearing me. Jose Mata, that Chelsea model, isn't it? Tim Pop classes. Someone send me the number 1 if you can hear me. In Brazil, Saliba played in France and Saliba in League One was better than Murray in the Brazilian League. Yeah, I'm only based upon now. All right, cool. Bear ones come through. Safe my dons. I love it. I love it. Joseph Masirko, judge him when he actually plays. You had to be extra, didn't you, Hybrid Gamer? 2. Does that mean you can't hear me, bro? Joseph, I've got Saliba's number if you want it. Don't, bruv. We'll get done for cyberbullying, bruv. Brothers are knocking one out on the stream. It's cool. He's not getting He's not getting opportunities. I'm looking at where they've mostly played. Sorry, my back. I needed to do this. Hands on that big man thing. They've mostly played the Saliba better. Murray has been okay in the league, nothing more. Saliba is Murray. Yeah, I like what I've seen from Murray. Other people need loads of transition time. The guy's only had 4 games, and he looks like he's had 14 or 10. So no, I would take a little punt on Murray, but not now. I would have replaced David Luiz with him by now, but Arteta's on the next team. Big up my one gang. Joseph Masiko, the only thing we've seen of Saliba. Big up all my one dons, yeah? Back again. Save for the thing, man. The contribution, my G. Get me? No, you kept the tradition going of one a day, keeps the doctor away. That's the realist's motto, and that's what I say. Thank you very much, mate. You're too kind, way too kind. Too much of a G. The first lady. We will all ride out for you, blood, whenever you say. We'll send Heinrich Gamer in first, though, blood. He can run in the yard first, blood, in case the person is strapped. Oh, dear, that doesn't mean he's wrong. He doesn't mean he's worse than Murray. No, I know what I like about Murray. He's quick off the line, and he quickly tries to get out the box and snap a man in half, blood, so he don't give a pen away. But yeah, time will tell. But I like what's slowly kind of building. But yeah, Aubameyang cost us on that one. Model is the most successful club in the last 20 years. Oh, the Chelsea model, you mean? You wish you could say that. Saka legend, no tears, only trophies. Yeah, but stop that, Jess. You haven't won a trophy in donkeys, yeah? And, well, years. And, yeah, it's a successful model. I agree. You will get players in, this and that. I agree. But you're sacking people and then buying the good players and then winning stuff. Them days are over. What you do now is sack people and buy players and compete. You're not just winning stuff again. That's done and dusted. done and dusted, blood. You're a selling team. Hazard was brilliant. Madrid took him off you, blood. Like, you're just like any other club. This is what I'm trying to say, except you have got an owner who will give you spells of fun because he'll give you the money and you kind of get back into the rhythm and compete. But yeah, this invest, win and get trophies, maybe an FA Cup or a little Carling Cup thing. But this league and the Champions League, you're nowhere near it, bro. Nowhere near it. Joseph Masico, imagine comparing a player that's not played in the Prem. As I said, he went under much pressure as he's at Nice. When he comes to the Prem, he'll be up against another tough player. Yeah, and it'll be good to see him and see what happens. But I feel like there's no point fucking wasting our time on Saliba. Even the debate about it, the guy's clearly not going to be at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? For whatever reason, on the real, if you guys stay out of the Europa next season, you will win a cup and improve in the league. Do you think that's what it is, though, Jess? Do you think that would be a movement as a manager? Would you risk that? Not do it? See, there's something that I just couldn't do. Just couldn't do that as a manager. I couldn't tell my club to not finish to a certain place. But maybe instead of our ultimate goal being in games to batter teams and win, do you know what? Yes, we want to win and get the points. And if we finish at a higher level, brilliant. But ultimately, I think maybe it is about slowly learning each other's game and building a synchronicity and togetherness and learning and really, yeah, basically plying the trade together and getting shit done. I think that's more important. And I've got to put the charger in 1 sec. If this phone breaks as well, I'm fucked, bro. That's another thing. If the phone breaks, then I can't do nothing, bro. Oh, look at this. Bare messages. Bare banter coming through from Man United fans. Joseph Masico, then we'll see what he can truly offer. David called Arteta to bring Willian on. Do you know what I'm saying? You were sucking him off for time, blood. Back again. I'm comparing them where they've played the most. Murray hasn't really played enough to judge him. And yeah, exactly. I agree. So that point to itself is not really a good one. Exactly. But Pablo Mari has played. No, Mari's played more. Sorry. Mari's played more than Saliba. So if anything, we can rate Mari more than Saliba. Well, that's how my logic is. I'm not rating someone because you got a good haircut, bro. Sorry. Chelsea funded in 2003. Founded. Yes, I agree. A lie. Man's history is 4 hours old, bro. Jesse's getting this. No, he's true, though. It's true. They have had the most successful fucking... That model is successful, but it's over now. That's my opinion. It's over. It's over. Money ain't the be all and end all now. It's a very important part of it. But City broke the law. They spent 900 billion in 1 year, blood. 900 million and revamped their team. Liverpool spent a bit of dough. They're good for a year. That will end as well. No one's ever going to be able to improve like City did. So they're miles ahead now, bro. I was in Baku. I seem to remember we ran over some team for a trophy. Yeah, you won that one. We allowed you, and you don't know. You watched it. We all saw what happened after that match. A huge fucking... Ozil didn't play through the armband. We didn't show up for some reason. And you lot took advantage of it, and you did win, Jess. Well played to you. But in the FA Cup, both teams were trying to win it, and we spanked you a little while. Managers get sacked, both of them. So yeah, it's cool. Leaders of the team. Abramovich burning washing peas through Chelsea 100. He don't even need to burn money. He's the guy that was in charge before Putin, the president or whatever the fuck his name is. Before he left power, he signed all of Russia's oil over to Putin, blood. Personally. The guy makes something like, to Abramovich. Fucking, it was his best friend, innit? The guy, the president before. And basically, he basically, whatever it is, oil comes out daily. So yeah, he makes whatever it is, 330,000 barrels a day. So something silly. His money, he can't spend it. He hit Jess with a Carling Cup. Oh, bro, it's definite. You're going to win all of that, but don't go on like you're building something. Let's be true. You're not building nothing. There's no... You got Jogba in. You won a couple things. It's all over. What's happened since? You got Hazard in. You won a little cup or two. It's all over. This is what's going to happen. Now, to do that little thing what Liverpool just did, what I just said you did, build a little thing, win it, it's all over. That's what happened with Liverpool. For you lot to build a little thing, win it, and it's all over. Do you know what that's going to take now? 2-3 seasons of investment. And City now are just, it's going to take a lot. And there's no domination, a one-off trophy. So, if anything, it's more impressive to be Arsenal at the moment, blood. I'm telling you now. We haven't been stuck. All right, we didn't spend the money, this and that and that and this. But the money you lot are spending, 200, 300, 400 every window, every year, 2 windows, to do what? Man spent 300 million to go down 2 positions, bruv. It's ridiculous. Like, from Conte to you spend 300, you lot go down. Fucking hell. Saliba scored a goal. His celebration will be stick on Pornhub. You can only beat what's in front of you, my friend. We judge Martinelli based on his Europa League exploits. So, yeah, that point makes no sense. Sorry, I didn't get the point of that one. Didn't hear the response, the previous one. And you also forgot Saliba is only 90 and still has plenty of room to grow and develop. You talk like he's the finish. No. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to me. I'll just say we ain't seen him play. I want to come and see you play against Villa, West Brom, Liverpool, United, and then I'll start to get a gauge on what you're saying. I would Realist. Arteta would be sacked. He's safe. He ended in 10th, then won the league. Not saying you will do that, but you will do better. I would Realist. Arteta won't be sacked. Oh, what you mean? Drop out of the Europa League for next season? Just can't plan for it. You just can't plan for it. If it happens, it happens. If we finish low, it probably would end up being a benefit for next season. I agree with you there. I never said he was the finished article. I said he was a good for his age and should be in the squad, getting opportunities. He's better than Luiz and Holding, from what I see. Joseph, and bro, your point makes no sense. Saliba has never played in the Premier League. He's better than Mari. Make it make sense, kid. I think Mary's, well, yeah. Yes, Zane, my Don, my big Don. What you saying, blood? You're right. And you're forgetting Saliba played better in a higher level, though, making him better. Over Saliba, still, you are not going to lie. I want to see Saliba play at least 10 games in the first team before, yeah, straight up. Same goes for Mari as well, let's be honest. That's fair. I'm just having a gamble, saying I see that Mari's got something to be unlocked. Our issue is sacking managers, not the money. I don't like it, but the trophy's previous working. It does work. You can't argue the trophy thing, but I do believe there's something that every club should experience, Jess, which is you've done it that way, but you want to build a team and follow that team for a space of 2 to 5 years and watch them go, not just like Liverpool, build it up, 1 go, 2 goes. You want to see a 5-year period where you're competing back on back. You see Bellerin improve this and another. I'm just giving you an example. Not that we've done it. Absolutely not. But there's something beautiful about doing it your way. Sacking, getting someone in and winning, yeah. But there's something really good about building a 5-year plan and getting better each year to the point where you do something brilliant. Like a long-term plan can be sick as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But no one ain't changing Abramovich, bro. There's nothing but a money club, my bro. There's nothing but a money club. Trust. They're nothing but a money club. Chelsea got the dingo dollars. Yes, Chelsea have won. Yeah, they have. Of course, they have, Ralph. Of course, they have, Ralph. Transfer ban trophies, isn't it? When you get a transfer ban, you get a trophy. How much can we get for Saliba for? Can we get for Saliba for? How much can we get for Saliba? Oh, what if we sold him? I have no idea, bro. 6 tea bags. I think if we bottle this Benfica tie, I think he's done at Arsenal. Do you reckon? Say nah, bruv. Nah, especially based on that first performance. I wouldn't be blaming it on him, to be honest with you. Mari is a baller. You heard that, innit? Starving. Big up L blood, man's getting chicken and chips, blood. I'm not overhyping him just because he hasn't played in the league. That doesn't mean he doesn't have better attributes. You're pretending just because Murray played in the Premier League, he's wicked. Is that what that's meant to say? Wicked, WC. If it is, I'm a G. Players based on what? I seen live, not on what leagues they play in. Martinelli played in the lower division in Brazil, so your logic is he is not good. Yeah, that's why I don't like doing that. I judge people on what I see because it's different in everything. Martinelli wasn't as gassed up in his previous club, but straight away he had the chance and been given it. He is not lowering his ambition. Top player. Yeah, that's what I meant, and I agree with you 100. You can throw it away, but if it happens, it should be seen as an opportunity and shouldn't go against your manager. You're right, Jess. We should take a positive from it, but we won't, bruv. My hair stood up on my neck when you said that because it will be the out thing. When ultimately it's like buying us time. One of the biggest reasons Arteta's, well, the second biggest reason, we didn't have a full squad. But he's using kids as well, buys you time. Yeah, Arsenal are building their team up right now. That's what I will criticise, what we are going through right now with Arsenal. Yeah. NBAFC, and by your own logic, Mary, hasn't played in the league long enough to judge him. You're not making sense. It's a sense war. There's a sense war, bro. What's sense got to do? What's love got to do? Got to do. Joseph Masiko, you're one of the fans that overhype Saliba. When he floors, you start showing and turn toxic. Oh, he's trying to say you're one of the ass. He's saying you're one of the ass. I'll see more of Murray in the print than I have Saliba. You're slow, to be honest. Oh, man, don't get salty. Arteta will be here for 20 years. Fucking hell. I'm going to lose my shit if we fuck this tie up. And he has to go for me if we don't win this tie. Oh, she's on a ow. It's how deep it is. It comes down to that one game. So when we get rid of him and get the new manager in, we get Pep point 2, Luis Enrique point Duppy. Is that going to make us win the next match? Joseph Masiko, pro, you're overhyping Saliba like others on YouTube. You've seen him play a handful. Exactly. They're hyping him though because it's this hindsight shit, innit? It's something to hot Arteta up about. Oh no, I'm not in this Arteta in or out. I'm just letting it roll out. Since it's a process, we have to just go with it. I'm not against people who say Arteta out because what you're saying is you want someone else in with a tactical nous and a different style, and you believe it will fit better with Arsenal. But I happen to think that managers get compromised at Arsenal because in order to build your team and your shape, you do need a certain amount of like wiggle room and investment. You know what I'm saying? Jose Masiko, you don't have common sense. Hey, no beef, lads. When did I overhype him? What did I say that led to this? I don't think you understand what my point is. We can get knocked out by Olympiacos last year and Benfica. Fucking hell. We can't get done by Olympiacos and Benfica. Fucking hell. It's a very strong chance it will happen, though, unfortunately. But it's going to be good to see the players that turn up. And I swear to God, when we do our post-match that day, I might even do that live, that game. Well, it's on BT, so I can't. When I do that, when we watch that game, we do the post-match, people better understand, just like that final, and Emery got cussed for the final at Chelsea, Europa League final. We got all the way there. The players didn't even fucking turn up, yeah? Just like Aubameyang today, no passion. Please watch the players, because we're playing a match which got 90 minutes. You can get knocked out, and Arsenal future suffers for it. So please, if players ain't playing with passion and energy, but we need to call it out. All we need is a 0-0 with our defence. Easy money. We have an away goal. Benfica. Oh, easy money. A 0-0. Are you smoking, blood? Despite all of Jesse's banter, he seems like he can hold a good football debate. Yeah, no, this is all right. This is cool. This is cool. Zayn talking like Lee. Can't go against Arteta if you lose to Benfica, man. No, Lee does go against man, bro. Don't ever say that name again in this chat, blood. I'm very patient for young players. I understand the faults Saliba has. Jose Masiko, you're a donor. Man saying he's wicked after watching YouTube highlights. Your jokes. Oh, hey, man said you're on a YouTube thing. Man said you don't even know about football. He said you don't watch 90 minutes. He said you're on a clip YouTube thing. I was out hype Saliba without seeing him play. To be fair, I know it's hilarious, bro. NBA FC. When I say he's wicked, The only way you could think that is if you think Murray is wicked. No, wicked. No one's wicked at Arsenal. There's no wicked going on. Wicked. Remember what that word means? The wicked witch, blood. You're wicked. You're wicked and bad. Wicked and sad. Wicked and mad. Yeah? Wicked. No, bro. No one's wicked. You're entitled to your opinion, but people do it for hype, bro. People calling him Mbappe. Fucking hell. Big up my Don, blood. No, there's no excuses. Emery had us bruising crap Europa teams. Like, these aside, I didn't want Emery sacked, by the way. We should have kept him. Emery's a sick manager. Don't get me wrong. There's a few little things that went on that I saw. But what do you think? No manager's coming in doing a brilliant job. A perfect job, sorry. Let me read this again. No, there's no excuse. Emery had us brushing crap Europa teams like these aside. Oh, I see what you're saying, El. And we did. Was Ramsey about then? Yeah. We were playing some good football as well, some transition football. Oh, we would have battered this team just from the transition play. But we blamed it on him again. We need to build a team. If we backed Emery, he wouldn't have got Saliba, yeah? He would have got 2-3 good players. And then ultimately, when Arteta got here, he would have had 2-3 good players. Not one brother recording pornos. So talk to me when you watch players live and not YouTube highlights, you clueless donut, you salty, not me, just salty. Oh, hey, it's a beef. Do you know what? If this beef carries on, it has to carry on in super chats, bruv. I'm being real. No, I'm joking. When did I call him the Mbappe of centre backs? I just said he's a good young player, one of our better youngsters, deserves the opportunity. Fucking hell. Emery was a shit manager. Actually, oh, Josh, now I know. You definitely only been watching football 2 years, bruv. You don't know nothing. Emery was a good manager, but he couldn't speak. How can you say Arteta's good and not Emery, though? That don't make sense. Emery's a duppy, man, bruv. The players let him down. Emery seemed clueless in key games. And I gave up on him. I believe in Arteta, and I think he's the right to help us. No, I don't agree. I think fucking it's the complete opposite. I actually believe where Arteta's kind of good, Emery was almost tactical genius. Some of the fucking stuff he was doing was brilliant, yeah. And also, I think he ended up giving up on the team. Emery did. Once he clocked you fucking donut, he knew what was on the table. He said, let me just get my 3 million quid and fuck off out of this shit town. And he's gone to Spain and proved it. Emery's a dark manager, but I bet he's going to end up at United, blood. Remember I said it. It's no shame losing to those teams, Lauren. You just aren't at that level yet. We could get done, but Atletico next week, we aren't at that level either. Think of all the good teams left in Europe. Says Jess. Lauren, the way Emery had Lacroix and Aubameyang scoring goals for fun, a lie, but he bottled us top 4 so bad. Only 1 point. And he didn't bottle it. The players gave up. I'm sorry. People started, the football fan channel started doing the spin dog thing, so he didn't bring this player on. So we didn't win the match. What? He got us all the way down to the last 5 games. The players let him down. He even said it in his interviews. I've watched it all in Spanish. Sorry, autocorrect. Huh? In Emery's last year, he seemed to... No. You're wrong there, Josh, brother. Definitely. Sorry. You are salty. You've been gunning for me because I disagree by calling me names. I haven't called you names. That behaviour proves you are salty. He said you're a definite salt and vinegar, bruv. He said you're a salt and vinegar crisps, no hesitation. Oh yeah, and I said that to my friends. Chelsea definitely doing a an appalling foul. Bring the Welsh Rambo back to Arsenal. The only reason our football ticked over for his bro. After watching the Juventus game and highlights yesterday as well, Ramsey was doing some cheeky through balls, bro. Josh, he didn't get the time, for fuck's sake. Yeah, exactly. And he gave up on the team, not the other way around. He definitely ain't tactically clueless. He made the most successful substitutions leading to goals, 21 matches unbeaten in a little run, had Holding not conceding goals, had Arsenal not conceding goals at one point. Yeah, brilliant manager. But he needed Kieran Tierney and Thomas Partey and Gabriel then, but they didn't want to back him. So what do we expect? Imagine if Unai Emery had Kieran Tierney, bro. Fucking hell. Man still won us fucking... Most of the blame goes down to the owners in America. They don't invest, they just lose, and there is no relegation. And to get the pick of the best players next season for finishing bottom. Yeah, I lie, bro. Yes, I know, bro. You added to the out bandwagon. People have said that. I'm just saying. I've heard it. Who said you said it? Learn to read. I agree you should get a chance, but I wouldn't act like he's a world beater. What a bear soul, mate. See, that's a problem, Emery. If Emery was a good manager, it shouldn't have been so easy for him to give up on the team. No, no, no. You had to give up on this pile of shit, bruv. You had to, bruv. This team's shit. No, they was all defending Ozil. So was the whole fan base. But Ozil doesn't play. He's like, why are you defending a player that doesn't track back, bruv? Shaq come out and said, fuck the fans, because they're slagging him off every day. He was like, yeah. It's not that, brother. After a year, they threw it away. They didn't want it, just like we see a lot of the time. Like Aubameyang today, the team didn't want it. If you want to win something, you play and you win. Like, you don't want the 3 points half the time. And that's what was going on with Arsenal. The same guy when you're a clueless football fan. So it's all good. Stop merchant and YouTube merchant. Stat merchant and YouTube merchant. Oh, hey, don't buy the YouTube merchants, bro. I'm a YouTube merchant. Kroenke let Wenger down, Emery down, and we'll probably let Arteta down. Yeah, he's already let him down, 100%. Invest in the fucking guy, bro. Damn, Emby, he just throws his beef. He's a beef thing. You made that point to suggest that. Well, I mean, I'm going to let you two beef it on off on your own. I'm going to let you two beef it off on your own now. MB, take care, everyone. Been jokes night, AR. Nice one. Hybrid gamer. You get past Benfica, and then what? You get past United, Villarreal, Ajax, yeah, one-off games. The one-off games definitely can, but like I don't think it's worth planning for. Just take it as it comes, bro. Oh no, no, no! I'm going to leave you to leave you to it. Sorry, I'm late. Realist, bless up. Nice one, guys. We're on our way out now, bro. I have 2 comments left. Yes, I agree, Jess. We are screwed, even if we get past this round. Yeah, it's all part of the building process for next season. For instance, Arteta got to see Dani Ceballos in a deeper role today. He got to experiment in the Europa League a little bit, and he learned a little something. And little things like this, the more the matches, the better the opposition, the more you're going to learn about your team and set us up for next season. Do you get me? So it's all part of it. Josie Masico, cool, bro. You still running your gums. Football is never. Oh, I'm gonna let you two beef in private still. Jess, we beat Milan, Napoli, Valencia in the Europa League region. Yeah, no, we definitely can beat them. But I think what Jess is saying is the battle ain't even fucking started yet. It's not even started yet, which is true. AFTV pushed Emery out. They fucking took the piss out of him every week just because he don't really know English. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Is that what the Leeds fans are doing to their manager and this and that? Nah, brilliant little point there, Lauren. Picking up any reason to create this monetary world we live in. Do you know what I mean? Especially YouTube, it's fueled off monetization. But yeah, we didn't support Emery. Well, I did, but a lot of people didn't. Yeah, Zane, but we are talking about. Oh, sorry, no, I mean, yeah, no, yeah, Zane, but we are talking about right now, and you guys are in a bad position in the league. Yeah, for real. Josh, this brother needs to get outdoors more. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not get no. Don't get personal, guys. Come on, man. Keep it football political. Realist, I'm going to say this, despite if you get angry at me, we are getting decent investment in the windows, but I agree with the point of their needing of consistent investment. Yeah, but that's the thing, Josh. You don't know much. So what the thing is, yeah, decent investment, yeah. The people who invest the most win leagues and get into the Champions League and perform at a high level and play in the best players in the world. The people who invest the medium then go into the Europa League and play with the bells. And the people who invest the less don't do nothing. And the ones who are less than them, they get relegated like Newcastle and this and that. And what I'm saying is that's the reason why we are where we are. So we get good backing. No, we get backing that puts us exactly where we are. We're not overachieving. We're not underachieving. We are Arsenal. Yeah? We've got David Luiz, Pablo Mari, Gabriel. We don't know who the fuck he is and where he came from. Kieran is the only real person who had a ceiling before we got him, who had potential. Everyone else is all hit and miss and fuckery. So, yeah, I know you're saying we get good money. Yeah, we do get good money. We do if you want to finish 10th. And I agree with you. You're right. 100 Realist. The battle is just started. Oh, 100%. 100%. Jess. We ain't up for the fight. Let's get that straight as well. Please, mate, stop projecting. Who has been the one throwing their toys? Oh, I keep getting mixed up with that one. Jess. Then yeah, 100%. Yeah, big up Jess, my Don. To be fair, we are in the same position. We beat Atletico, and then what? PSG to. I suppose as it stands now, yeah. Even though you got a little bit more in your bit more squad rotation, you can get more lucky in the game. But ultimately, let's be real, you're going to get pumped in it by PSG and Dortmund, blood. Leave my guy and me, bro. Me always speaking the facts. Oh, don't start picking sides now, bro. That's true, but Bayern Munich kind of got the Champions League winners by spotting the ball. They duppied PSG last year as well, didn't they? Was it last year? Because Conan was bought for big money, Alaba for 1 mil, and Bayern managed to get the good place. But Arsenal need wise players, not old washed-up Brazilians. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We need the scouts back that we fired. They need to get me in the building, bro. Chelsea got Joe Black, bro. That's why they're fucking up. But you know what, people? That's the last comment. I'm very happy we got to read all of them. I want a big shout out to Elle as well, because if it wasn't for Elle, then today, man would have had no donations. And like I said, it's no joke, people. I'm showing you, yeah? This ain't a joke. This is real life shizzle. This is real life shizzle on the nizzle thing. Look. Man cannot sign in, bruv. It's not a joke. Something's happening very soon. They said they're going to reply in 2 days. They haven't replied yet. So, like I said, anything can happen any day. So, all the support's on the Mazzolano. Where are we? We're here. There's true, but Bayern Munich. Oh, this is where he was. I agree with you, Realist. I forgot what I said, Josh. Fucking hell. Bally Wally, my Donny Wonny Ding Dong Espijon. We're on our way out this time. We're on our way out in a minute. Just reading on the last few. Hope you're good. You're saying you are probably a nice guy, but when you disagree with people. Yeah, it stands right now. Atletico is a real test for us. And Tuchel's formations and ideas, we will learn a lot. Our defence is better, but we haven't been tested. Fucking hell, one sec. Good points made today. Big up to you, trying to understand my perspective. Oh, no, it's all good, Josh, my Don. Phoenix on Atletico is going to slap Chelsea. He's good, obviously. He's the next big talent for them, isn't it? For me, it's like sometimes he plays good, sometimes he don't. We agree to disagree, but put it behind us. Let's start again. Good. Lord, Joe Black, for fuck's sake. Yeah, he does work for Chelsea, innit? You know that. Peace, AR. Peace to the army. Yes, K.O. My Don. Enjoy my brother. Nice one, visual. Mad love, bruv. You always coming in, looking after a Don. I love you, blood. Big up New York. I just don't think sometimes that's all, but it's never meant as nothing deep. I'm passionate about the team. Oh, well, you was calling him a bellend 5 minutes ago, bro. No, I'm joking. Let me not start the beef again. Good night, Realist. Go back to school. Is it? You got school next week, brother? Enjoy your last week then, bro. Enjoy your last week. I'll be here tomorrow on the live for Eugene. No, that's what Josh said, brother. I haven't scheduled it in, have I? No, I'll create that tomorrow, though. We'll put that in tomorrow. But like I say, guys, before I go and that, we've got the super chats. We've got the GoFundMe, support, share. And if you can't help me in the GoFundMe or the super chat thing, what you can do is a like and a share. So, yeah, and hopefully, like I said, I feel like maybe Google are watching my channel, this and that, and they're realising what a legend I am and how brilliant I am and how I love them. And I'll suck them off till the cows come home. And I reckon at one point, they're going to allow me access back into my account. And then maybe, do you know what I mean? I can do a few bits and bobs. But until then, it's like I'm a bit restricted in what I can do. But like I said, thank you to all the super chats, all the GoFundMes. And if you can't contribute in that way, you can hit the like and share. That's a big contribution, and that helps as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. But what I will do quickly is read a few more comments that have rolled through. Safe, bro. Nice one, Guna. Really? Yeah. I don't know if he still does. No, I think he does up until last year anyway. Probably, yeah. Joe Black works for Chelsea for the scouting for the youth, innit? Real talk. He supports Arsenal, but he worked for Chelsea. He literally said Arsenal. I remember when I watched the interview, he was like, bro, Arsenal don't pay the mortgage, innit? I said donut, not Bellend, and I wouldn't know about another's man, Bellend. That's fruity. That's good. I felt similar way with you, not understanding me either. That's it, lads. That's what we like. Glad Google knows, bro. Let's go. 100%. I let them know, Zaid. I'm telling them straight, innit? From the soul, blood. LDN Guna, take it easy, people in the realist. Nice one, lads. All of you in it. Nice one. Let me check my GoFundMe. If someone's done it, I can say thank you. Big up all my dons in the building. Thank you lot all. Like I said, it's Arsenal's realist thing. Hopefully, we're still going to be here, but we've got all sorts going on. If the channel does get anything happens to it, you're going to see a video come out about that beautiful drink in the shop called Sunny Delight. There's a drink in the shop called Sunny Delight, and you're going to see it everywhere. It's going to be on a Mazzolini, and then I'll have 1 million subs on a different channel. Later, lads, gonna go hit up the only Irish pub in Guatemala. Yes, Jess. Always living life. Check Jess's Instagram out if you want to see Guatemala pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Good pictures. He's like a photographer, bro. But yeah, thank you all, guys. Mad love and that. It's Arsenal's realist. Make sure you love your people. That's very, very important. Oh yes, Mad Dad. What's good, aren't I? Squad. No, we're on our way out now, bro. Just had a little. It's not a post match. I don't like calling it that. I've got to think of a new name, but it's just a chat. It's just a little chat after the match, what we do. But yeah, make sure you love your people, guys. Make sure your people love you. I want to thank you for being here. It's Arsenal's realist. That's me. And I'll catch you lot tomorrow. We'll be live.